Hey yo, I'm back and better than ever. Haha. What is up, guys? So, first video of 2024 and the first one of 6 months. I'm back at it. I head into my first detail today. We have a full detail and we have a lot of details to discuss, if you know what I mean. So, we have a inside and outside full detail of a Audi SUV. It's probably gonna take me about 6-7 hours, maybe with filming. It might take me a little bit longer because I am a little bit rusty, but we are going to break at it really fast. As you guys may know, I have still been doing things in the background, but I have taken a pause from the YouTube videos because I didn't want to make garbage content. I just felt like I could do a lot better than I was, and I just wanted them to be good, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just put out videos to put them out. So I kind of let my old videos do some work over the winter time, put some ideas out there, and, you know, get crack-a-lackin' with some new ideas for some new videos. And I'm super excited to bring you guys some new content. I have a lot of new stuff to discuss, and it's not all going to be in this video today, but I'll be talking about a lot of things. Oh my god, it's a Liberty lady. Hello. Yeah, she's awesome. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and head to my detail, and we will discuss more of what's to come today. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have just arrived with the vehicle. This is a Audi Q3. Alright, so let's just do a quick walkthrough of my car. I'll tell you guys what I got in here very quickly and very briefly. I've done a lot of videos like this, but I want to do one that sums everything up. Then I'm going to get started with this car so I don't end when it's pitch black out. Alrighty, so this is how I have everything set up right now. I got my vacuum, my towels down here. Yeah, let's run through this very quickly. So first of all, we have, you know, my prized possession, my Tornador right here. This thing is so awesome. It is not 100% necessary though, but it is insanely useful. So I'll hold off on this for now, but it is very much necessary if you're trying to speed up your process, pretty much. Right here, we have all my towels. This is a wash mitt, 100% necessary. This is a drying towel, 100% necessary. Applicator pads, 80% necessary. More stuff. There's just so much random stuff in here. I have also made a video about all this stuff. And then we have my camera, very much necessary. And then just a bunch of random soaps and stuff. So we have carpet cleaner. We have bead maker. We have this stuff they don't make anymore. Actually, no, they do make it, but it's like $1 million now. I got it when I was 75 bucks. Suckers. So if this thing was okay. Then we have more down here. So these are the ones that I use the absolute most. So we have interior cleaner, very much necessary. We have rubber matte liner cleaner, very much necessary. We have wheel tire cleaner, very much necessary. And then we basically have glass cleaner, or it says paint prep too, paint prep glass cleaner, very necessary. So then we got my hose, we have the other hose, we have a subwoofer, very much necessary. And then we have my bag. This is my supply bag. So we got shampoo in here, which honestly, I am not gonna lie to you guys, I am not a big fan of this car shampoo. Foam cannon, and then I have another foam cannon back here, somewhere in there. I know it's in there. I will bring it up later in the video. This stuff, I don't know why I didn't throw that away yet, because it just doesn't work anymore. Same deal with that. Let's just talk about these spray bottles real quick. I'm going to link these in the description. I bought the bottle separate and then this sprayer separate. Right now, they're very good. I don't know how long they'll last though, but I've had a major problem with spray bottles just breaking, so I will let you guys know throughout the day how they are. That's gonna be something I want to talk about. Same with this bad boy. These guys in here, I guess this is a good way to move over to the back doors. These guys, I hate these guys. I literally hate them, but these are $40 a piece. I don't want to be complaining that I don't want to spend money on detailing stuff, but yeah, the reason these suck is because if they fall over, these tabs can get pushed down and spray chemical everywhere, but this has a locking mechanism in it. So if you push it down, it's not spraying. So very, very useful. And honestly, I would say if you want to get a pump sprayer, just get the IK one and then move on with your life. Don't get crap stuff unless you literally just cannot afford anything. Water jug, I went back to this because I haven't bought a smaller one yet. Buckets, necessary, very necessary. That thing that's not in the buckets, not yet at least, but I wouldn't say that's 100% necessary because, you know, it's not. Microfiber towels, those are all my microfiber towels. I have not found a much better system for them yet because of my storage in my car. And then we have my steamer, and that's it. I don't want to go absolutely berserk with information with you guys because that's not what you should do in the beginning. It's not about everything that you have. It's about how you use what you have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and, you know, we'll go on from there. Pretty much what I'm gonna do to get started is use my vacuum and my Tornador, blow the car out, get all the stuff out of the carpets, and then move on to cleaning the seats and cleaning the doors. So as I go, I'll just keep popping in and I'll give you guys information along the way. All right, so I'm about halfway done with the interior. Over the past, I don't know, 4 years of detailing, I've kind of figured out my own system to do, and obviously everyone does it just a little bit different and they have their own preference. But what I kind of do now is the entire car in sections rather than pieces. So what I mean is I'm going to start in the driver's section because most of the time it's the most dirtiest because you're driving in it and you're not always driving with somebody most of the time. So the pedals, especially coming straight out of wintertime, the pedals are going to be nasty. The footrest is going to be nasty. The seat, the steering wheel, all this stuff, all right here, it's all going to be nasty. So what I do with Express Interior, it pretty much cleans leather, plastic, not carpet though, but it'll clean everything you guys are seeing right here. So I'll kind of run through entire sections with the Express and a brush and just go through it. So start here, go to the door, do the door jamb, or at least the plastic, not the physical paint itself. Then move to the back, you know, get the carpet done with the vacuum and the Tornador, and then go to the seat, go to the plastics, and do that. So I'll do it in sections. So what I used to do is do every seat, then do every door, then do like all the plastics in the area, you know what I mean? So I'd go like boom, 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 and just keep going back and forth. And I'm thinking, like, if I'm already in the section, isn't it just going to be a waste of time to move everything to this section and then eventually just keep going back and forth? So the product interior cleaner can clean all the surfaces just like you have like an all-purpose cleaner at home. It does great on almost everything, so you can just use that how it is. I take the little thing, whatever this is called, out just so you can get the sides, because most of the time you have gunk that builds up in the sides. So I get that out, blow it out, all this stuff. I'll just kind of go in more as I go. And then everything I'm gonna use today, I'm gonna link in an Amazon like list so you guys don't have to look for everything. But I just found this thing the other day and coolest thing ever. So number 2 is for my power washer, number 1 is for my air compressor, so you can turn it on, turn it off, and then that. All right, so the interior is essentially done. I always just do a once over once I finish the entire car, so I don't want to say it's fully done, but I went through everything. I did the coating, the floor mats. The other thing I didn't do is the glass, because I do that at the very, very, very end. I kind of changed it up this time. Normally I don't do the mats before I do the outside, but I wanted to just get the entire interior done first, and I kind of like it that way, not having to end with just breaking my back on the ground doing the floor mats. So pretty much let me run through what I got going on right now. So first we have the clean bucket here. So we have a clay mitt, and then we have a wash mitt in this clean bucket. It has this shampoo in it, which I bought, I mean, as you guys can see, it's almost full. I bought this at the end of last year and only used it, I think, twice. And I just wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I honestly can't remember why.
Then we got my wheel cleaner. I have the exact same shampoo in there just to clean it up a little bit, but it's pretty much a lug brush, a wheel brush, and then a barrel brush in here somewhere, I don't know. And then this is a degreaser with the same, or in the same spray bottle as I use for the interior, which I will say they're freaking amazing. So they'll be in the description in that Amazon list. These are awesome. I think it was only like 4 tops for 15, and the same for the bottles, 4 for 15, something like that. And then we have Adams wheel cleaner. The reason I use Adams is because it has iron remover built in. And then we have the dirty bucket with the grit guard at the bottom, just nothing, no soap or anything in there. I try to clean up as I go, so I put most of the interior stuff completely away. My air compressor, I don't need it, so I just reel it back up. This is what I use in one foam cannon, which is this one. I use 2 foam cannons, I'll explain why in a second. So I use this, not the car shampoo, just because I remember it wasn't that great. It didn't foam that well. I know Adams makes specific foam soap, but I just didn't get it because I'd rather not buy a soap that is only for foaming and then buy another soap. I'd rather just have them both be good. I don't know if I'm using it wrong or something, but maybe you gotta shake it a lot. And then I'm using this by KOCHCHEMMIE or KOCHCHEMMIE, whatever. It's freaking awesome and it smells amazing. This stuff will last you forever. I know the bottle looks kind of small, but you literally use like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons in this amount of water. It's awesome. I would say maybe if you want to use the cap, maybe it's like 2 capfuls in a full foam cannon, and it will completely do the job. This foam cannon was $20. I bought it just to test it, and it's literally better than that $80 one. I'm not lying in the slightest. That thing is awesome, so I would definitely pick that up. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. I've had this forever, so I'm just gonna decide to throw it away now. I don't need that anymore. I got 2 more in here. What I like to do, I just haven't done it yet, is just set myself up. So I'll get my drying towel and I'll just keep it out just so I'm ready to go ahead and dry this car off. So pretty much the process. I've filmed it a bunch of times. You can go and watch my other videos if you want to see the process. That's not what this video is about. It's just kind of showing you what I'm using today and to ensure you that you kind of need the things that I'm using. So I start with the wheels before everything. The wheels are the dirtiest, so you want to start with those. I have a special process on that I have in another video. I can link it right here. And then I basically use that seat, sit down and clean the wheels so I don't break my back or, you know, destroy my knees on the asphalt. Then what I'll do is I'll use the gray foam cannon over there without the KOCHCHEMMIE chemical in it. I will foam it down, and then I'll use a wash mitt, and then I'll foam it down again without rinsing and use a clay mitt. If it's really sunny out, which it is right now, I might have to do it a little bit differently. You just kind of gotta work with the sun. I don't have a big enough canopy for a car this size. I have a 10x10, which might help a little bit, but it really is a pain if you don't have a freaking huge one for a car like this. So I made a video on how to clean black cars in the direct sunlight or something like that. And that's kind of what I'm gonna follow today, is just kind of going as fast as I can with the outside, but not rushing it to miss any spots. So that's the deal with that. Once I'm done with the clay, I will rinse it off, 100% fully rinse it off, and then go over with this foam cannon with this stuff in it. Essentially what this is going to do is put a hydrophobic layer over the car, but it's very, very, very good and very, very, very easy and smells very, very good. So I absolutely love the smell of it. I'll always have that product in my car from now on. Essentially what you do is spray down the whole car, let it sit, and it'll start like foaming and sizzling. And then maybe 1 minute after, you spray it all off and the entire car is hydrophobic. It's a really good chemical for maintenance vehicles and stuff like that, vehicles that you do maybe 2-3 times a year, because it'll last and it holds up really, really well. I did it on my car and I would say it lasted a solid 4-6 months-ish. And it's not a ceramic coating, and for how easy it is to apply, it looks really good. So let me go ahead, let me get the exterior done, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All right, so I just finished up the car. It's actually looking super good. It took me about 6 hours to get done fully alone and everything, with brakes and all that. And let me just do a quick walkthrough of what I did, kind of explain to you guys the process of cleaning an entire car, and then I'll go ahead and head out. All right, so beginning with the interior, you start with removing the floor mats, and then I kind of do this section here. So going to the steering wheel, the seat, and the door, kind of like what I was saying earlier about using the same chemical throughout that area, and going to sections. So you kind of have section like A, B, C, D, and then you can obviously have the trunk, whether it's a sedan or an SUV. I am not sure, but these lines, fun fact, these lines are from 2 years ago when I did this car. To make it look as a whole, like very, very good from inside out, like everything's clean, you have to think about all the little spots. So if you guys are new, like the door jambs, right? I use bead maker to get these things cleaned up. The bead maker lasts forever because it's obviously hidden inside the door. Then I did that spray coating on the outside like I talked about already. That coating was the last thing I applied to this, and then all I did was dry it. I did not add anything else, and this is the shine that you get out of it. The steps before it were just using a wash mitt with the Adams Polish car shampoo, and then using a clay mitt to get it smooth. So the reason you want to get it smooth is because it'll make that chemical last as long as possible, because it'll be able to stick to the paint longer. So then obviously just go through and you get the glass looking crystal clean. Very, very, very important. When you are done with the glass, you want to turn the car on and then roll the windows down a little bit and get the tops, because you're obviously cleaning this surface, but you're not cleaning this one that's inside here in the window. So make sure you get that, because I have actually gotten complaints from people saying that I didn't clean the top of this, and it wasn't anything crazy, but I want you guys to learn from my mistakes, and that's one mistake that I made. Also, don't forget about the mirror, and another one is the sunroof. Don't forget about the sunroof. To kind of wrap the whole thing up here is you want to walk through the entire car and make sure that you didn't miss anything. That's probably the most important step out of the entire detail, is going through the car, making sure that it doesn't need a quick vacuum, quick wipe down on something. And that could be just as simple as, you know, there's a little bit of dust or whatever, so you want to wipe it off. Something like that. Or maybe you have a little scratch and you want to remove it quick. That's pretty much it. Got the car all packed up. I'm gonna go ahead and head in my car and then wrap up this video for you guys.
All right, guys, that is basically the whole day. I did that one car, took me 6 hours, and it came out to a total of $350. So you can do this. This is something that you can achieve, and I am not anybody special. I'm literally I own a 4Runner, and I have a bunch of crap in the back of my car to be able to clean it. And I just have a lot of years of experience that I'm trying to lay onto you guys. So with all that being said, I hope you guys learned something new. I am very sorry that I took such a long break, but it is what it is, man. Life gets in the way. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. Here's the car, man.